So from Kalyan, I had cycled my way to Ratnagiri in 6 days and had 250 kilometers more to ride to reach Panji. This was my hotel room in Ratnagiri, quite small but does the job. The name of the hotel was Shanti, the Grand Palace. Ratnagiri actually is the only place on the way to Goa that gave me the city vibe. I started cycling at 8 in the morning and stopped at Bhatia Beach, which is very close to Ratnagiri city. I then had a misal pav from Hotel Omkar, which is on the outskirts of Bhatia, and headed towards Devgarh. Most people who cycle from Mumbai to Goa do so out of the passion for cycling, but I am not passionate about cycling. I mean, I like cycling, but I can't say I'm passionate about it. Then why did I do this trip? There are three reasons why I did what I did. Reason 1, situation. So this trip was done towards the end of Feb 2019. That's right, this trip is 1.5 years old. In Jan 2019, things were not that good and I needed a break. Now that I look back, things were far better as compared to what we are going through right now. That's the beauty of life. It never ceases to surprise you. Just when you think this is it, there's more. Anyways, at that time I needed a break and the plan to cycle from Bombay to Goa was there in my mind for a long time. So I thought, let's do it, and after 1 month of practice, I started my trip. Traveling is basically a form of escapism. That's what I feel. Reason number 2, endurance. I really wanted to see whether I will be able to pull off such a feat. Before this, the longest I had cycled for was 80 kilometers, and cycling for 650 kilometers was a different level altogether. I had read about people doing such activities and I really wanted to see if my body can also do it. Also, I thought that if I complete this entire cycling trip, it will be a confidence booster for me and also may increase my self-esteem. Like any other endurance activity, long distance cycling too takes a toll on your mind. You are out there all alone for days, cycling for 8 to 10 hours in a day. There's a lot of self-talk. I had read that long distance cycling is more mental than physical and that your mind will break down faster than your body would. So I said, chalo fir, dekhte. Reason number 3, I will share in a while. So after Bhatia Beach, the next beach on the route is Gaokhadi Beach. It has a thick stretch of trees, a little similar to Kelshi Beach. The road between Ratnagiri and Devgarh was good and hence cycling was a little easier. There is no need to get into a boat as there are connecting bridges throughout till Devgarh, thus saving time. This is the Jetapur Bridge. Jetapur is famous for the nuclear power project that is planned here from a long time, which when built will be the largest nuclear power generating station in the world by net generation capacity. But this is a controversial project and has seen a lot of protests, some were even violent. On the way you also see the Dande Beach, from where you can see the silhouette of the Vijayadurg Fort. I reached Devgarh by 7:30 in the evening and had cycled 95 kilometers for the day, 96, and I think it was the highest I did in a day. The hotel I stayed at in Devgarh has 3 names: Hotel Sridhar, Sridhar Residency and Sridhar Lodge, but they all are the same. The room was good and more than enough, and the owners stay just below us. The next morning I went to the Devgarh beach and I must say it's one of the most scenic beaches I have ever seen till date. Not that I have seen a lot of them, but yeah, till date whatever I've seen, this is by far the best. The next beach is Mitmumbri and it is also very scenic. It looks like the other side of Devgarh beach and is very similar. So yeah, these both are very beautiful. The road that runs besides this beach is also a treat to ride on. So coming to reason number 3, validation. We all need it, but the degree of need varies from person to person. I did have the thought that if I cycle from Bombay to Goa, people will be surprised and appreciative. And yes, their compliments will give a certain validation to me. At times I am amazed by the fact that everyone wants to live, be it a cat or a dog or a cockroach or a human being or any living thing. Even the coronavirus wants to be alive. We all have certain systems and mechanisms in place to keep us away from dying. But at the core, we don't know why we want to be alive. Maybe that's why we need validation for our existence. Anyways, that's it for this episode. See you all in the next episode, which probably will be the last one. Do visit the Devgarh area as it has some beautiful beaches and scenic roads. And once here, do come to this spot where I'm standing. It's a little ahead of the Mid-Mumbri beach. You can spend hours sitting here and watching the seascape. Or else, book your accommodation at Asmi Beach Resort as it has almost the same views. I didn't stay over there, but you can check it out on Google. Like, share, and definitely subscribe. To support me, you can check out the InstaMojo link in the description, or you can also be a member of my channel by clicking the join button below. Take care.